Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. This is Natalie with Natalie's Closet, and I hope you guys are doing well. I know it said there are 4 people waiting in here. Let's see. Hey, Angela, welcome. How are you? Hi, my Nat. Hi, Mom, Miley, and all that join in chat. Yay, Australia, time rocks. I can finally join you again. Oh, that's awesome. I know I haven't. Oh my goodness, I bit my lip earlier, and it's swollen, and so now I keep biting it. It's great to see you. Hey, Mark, welcome. How are you? Good Wednesday evening again, Natalie and everybody. I hope you had a great long weekend in Canada and America. We didn't have a long weekend because Tuesday was 4th of July, but it was nice. I did work 4th of July, so I got time and a half. So that I appreciate. Hey, Leanne, welcome. How are you? Good evening, morning for me. Hope everyone is doing okay and are feeling well and happy today. Same here. Hi, crazy populated Leanne. Be right back getting Mel dressed. Okay, no problem. I'm fine, Natalie. Thanks. Yourself? Good, thank you. I'm actually just a bit tired. I don't know why. I've been tired all day today. Well, did I sleep well last night? I don't remember. Oh, no, I got up several times, but yeah, so just a bit tired. Plus, I worked today. Not that long of a day, but then I had to go and take care of something, which ended up being place was just useless. So I had to call online. And then I was on hold forever. I hate being on hold forever. And took care of that, and then went to the gym for a while. And excuse me, came home, had dinner with my mom and came in here, set up the live, and just life. Hey, Becky, welcome. How are you? What, you started without me? Hello, everyone. Sorry, Becky. I know. I can't believe I did that. How's the eyeballs? The eyeballs are good. I'm grateful. Like, I can't wear my glasses right now because otherwise it wouldn't be clear. Like, I'm too close to be, but hi, Mom. I'm very grateful for the clarity that I have for distance with my glasses. I can see things much clearer now, so that's awesome. The left eye is still a little bit different than the right eye, not by much, but it is a little, just a little bit. But I do notice a difference as far as when up close. Because I kept my close vision and just told her I'm fine with wearing glasses for distance, because she could have corrected my distance completely, but I would have lost my farsightedness, so I wouldn't have been able to see up close. Which she's like, when you're older and you're needing readers or whatever because you can't see up close, no, it's not a problem to lose your up close vision. But she's like, at your age, are you really wanting to lose that? And I'm like, no, not necessarily, or no, not at all. But I told her that as of, I think it was around maybe 44, I used to be able to read things like really close or whatever. I didn't have a problem with it. And then around 43, 44, I noticed that up close, I either had to go really close or I had to go a little bit further. There was like a sweet spot where I had to get to. Now I can't do anything up close at all. It bugs me, and I have to find that sweet spot. But it's clear once I find it, which is awesome. But that changed a little. So, but overall, I'm very grateful. I'm still having issues with the they said it's an artifact thing. Mine are not age-related cataracts. They're a polar, I forgot the name of them, but it's polar something. They're more difficult to work on because it's like a polar ice cap, which is white against white, like an ice cap against snow. And with this one, it will attach. It could potentially attach to the sac, I think it is, that's behind it, the lens. So they could potentially have to detach it, and it's hard to see it because it's white on white. And so it could cause a tear in that in that what did I just call it? Um sack in the back, which could change how they put the new lens on. They may have to sew it in place, whatever. Okay, thankfully I didn't have that issue. It went well, both eyes. The right one was significantly worse than the left. They both went well. I didn't have that problem. But the lenses that go in are flat, and it takes a while for the film, the natural film, to mold it to curve to the eyeball. So I'm still having times where I can see the edge of the lens. That in itself isn't that big of a deal. The part that's bugging me is when especially if it's really bright outside, whether natural light or just really bright lights. I'm actually surprised I'm not having an issue with the ring light being this bright. But where if I'm looking up close, especially if I'm wearing my glasses and looking up close, um, versus not having my glasses and looking up close, depending on the brightness, it doesn't matter if I'm wearing my glasses. But in like regular light, if I'm wearing my glasses and I try to look at something up close, everything from the side and underneath shakes. It's very disconcerting. It's a very weird sensation. It's not very comforting, but it all just shakes. And I had asked, I had my right eye done on Tuesday. On Wednesday, I saw the doctor, and because they had to confirm that everything was healing well before they would do the left eye on Thursday. And everything was great, no problems, wonderful. You'll probably have to have a new prescription. Yeah, Becky, the my vision will be the same. It's just I forgot what the other thing is, the +3 or the -3 or whatever. That is the part that will change. So after 6 weeks, when I go back for my follow-up, that's when they will give me a new prescription. So but yes, hi Larissa and Miley, of course. Hi Mark. I'm glad that your surgery was a success, Natalie. Thank you so much. 11 months, Mark. Wow, that's amazing. Natalie, thank you for the 11 months of fine content thus far. You're very welcome. Thank you so much for having been a member for 11 months. That's amazing. So about an hour, maybe 2 after I see the doctor, having had no issues at all, other than having a really hard day on Tuesday after surgery, my eye was feeling, it was very, if very scratchy or something. It actually hurt quite a bit. I couldn't keep it like moist enough, which I have. I have 3 prescription eye drops, plus I have regular eye drops that I have to use regularly for a while, for about a month. But I didn't have any issues with this artifact on Tuesday or Wednesday before seeing the doctor. After seeing the doctor, I drove somewhere. I can't remember where we went. We had to go to PetSmart to get Miley some wet food. And all of a sudden, looking up close, everything shook. It wasn't just the side and bottom. It was everything was shaking. And I was like, I just saw the damn doctor. Pardon my language. I just saw the doctor. He just said everything was fine. What is going on? I'm like, this hadn't happened yet. And I did notice, because I had gone out many times in the bright light because I had to take Miley out. So that wasn't necessarily it. Prior to this having happened, I had gone outside. I had my sunglasses on. I basically lived in my sunglasses for a couple days, but I went outside and I felt the strain, like in the orbital socket, all around. I felt the strain of the bright light, and then this started. And I was like, I'm like, okay, maybe it was a fluke or whatever. No big deal. They said that everything's healing. I just saw the doctor, no problem. And then it kept happening. Anytime I looked at anything up close, it kept happening. And I'm like, okay, this is really weird. So I called the doctor's office, and I had spoken to whoever it was and answered the phone. And she said, well, it wasn't very comforting. She said, well, I haven't really heard this particular, thing. And it was, she was making it sound like she wasn't even going to contact the doctor, and then finally she said, I'll send a note to the doctor, especially since I'm having surgery on my left eye the next day. I'm like, I kind of want to know if this is normal or, what's going on. So I never heard back from the doctor's office. I had called the second time and left a message and nothing. So with the next day, I went in early before my left eye surgery, and I let them know my concern. And a tech came out just before they took me back to do the left eye and said, yeah, that's at this point, it had just the whole eye shaking lasted a few hours, but then after having slept a bit and stuff, that's when it started just being the side and bottom. But the text said, yeah, it's an artifact. It's because I have brown eyes. That's another thing. We're more sensitive to light, I guess, when our eyes are dilated, because naturally we don't get as much light into the eye as a lighter colored eye person does. So she said, and plus I am more sensitive to things. Like, I notice like small things that may be changing in my body. And I've even had doctors be like, no, I'm like, yes. So, anyway, so she said, everything's fine. It's the artifact. It's the eye recognizing that it hasn't, that the lens is still flat, and it's like catching the light in weird ways and whatever. So I was like, okay. She said it could take up to a few weeks to go away. Being at work and having the natural light shining into the front of the store for hours makes it very weird when I'm up there for hours and looking at stuff up close. But yeah, but it is what it is, and it'll go away. I just, have to deal with it. But that is something I've been dealing with. I should correct myself. Hopefully the entirety of your surgery is successful, Natalie, and your 6-week follow-up is all clear too. Thank you so much, Mark. I appreciate it. Which some people are like, well, they checked your right eye the next day. Why didn't they check your left eye, the following day? And the reason I had to have my right eye checked was to make sure it was okay before they would do the left eye. If I had only done the right eye and that was it, my follow-up appointment would be in 6 weeks. They wouldn't have seen me the following day. So, that's all different, which was interesting. Hey, Ariel, welcome. How are you? I'm fine, Ariel. Thanks. Yourself. How are you? So hold on just a second. Excuse me. I just had to respond to Mr. Boyfriend because he just got home. Wow, that was a long. He just got home, so he was letting me know that. Anyway, so that's the story. I've not spoken to one person that has said they had the same experience with the shaking part. So I don't know if it's really that rare or if it's more because of the type of cataract I had, and maybe it's a different lens, flatter than an age-related cataract, or maybe it's just that, people don't notice it as much. I don't know, but yeah. Wow. The toes of my left foot, it feels like they want to crack, but I can't crack them. I was in the hospital for 4 days. Oh, Ariel, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you're okay. So as far as today, I guess we'll see, how many people we have, and if, we want to do trivia or whatever. I'm probably not gonna. It'll probably be about an hour and a half, 2 hours, just because I am already tired and I don't want to start like falling asleep. But I did get pip sticks for June, which I thought the ones I just opened I thought on my last live, but maybe it was the live before that. I could have swore, oh no, they were May. I thought those were June, but evidently not. So I have June's Pipstick. Prayers to you as well, Ariel. Absolutely prayers to everybody. I ended up fainting in my hotel room in Atlanta, Georgia. Well, that's not good. I hope they figured out what it was and were able to correct it. What is going on with my foot? It feels like my toes are cramping up. It's really weird. Anyway. So that's that. If you guys want to see, if you guys don't want to see the Pipstick stickers, we don't have to look at the Pipstick stickers. I can look at them on my own, but I was so excited when I saw the hollow in my P.O. box. I was like, woohoo! I think I'm going to cut into it, though. Or maybe not. Ooh. Let's see. Please hit that thumbs up if you've forgotten to. Awesome, Leanne. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah, because we have 8 people in here, but only 3 likes. So that would be awesome, please. Oh, my goodness. Ariel sounds scary. Yes, it does. Hello to lurkers and replay watchers. Yes. Hello to the lurkers and replay watchers. That's a very good point, Leanne. So anyway, again, well, do you guys want to see the stickers? Hello. I didn't ask if you guys actually wanted to see the stickers. And that's what I do. I see what you guys want to do. Oh, that's interesting. In the little booklet now that they have, they actually list in here all the stickers that are in here and what their retail cost is per sheet. Because you get $50 worth of stickers in the pack. See, my eyes are like going wacko right now. And it's funny, when I when I had the right eye done and I was outside in the bright light. No, or was this at night? No, I think it was during the day. Like, because I was seeing the edge of the lens, and it was like crazy bright lights, it was weird. And then at night I was outside and I was taking Miley out, and I was zooming or on the phone with Mr. Boyfriend, and I was like, you know what? If I didn't know better, I would think I was on some kind of drugs, because when I was looking at the street lights and the moon and everything, the glare on it, but I mean, it wasn't a glare. It was like everything was brighter, and like colors are brighter now, and I can see color, like I'm guessing the truer colors, like white was like white compared to my left eye, which was kind of cool. But like the light, the beams of light coming off of all the lights was incredible. I swear I thought I was tripping or something. I've never tripped, so I don't really know, but from what I've been told, I was like, whoa, this is crazy. Oh, that's kind of cool. They have a phases of the moon for June. I guess the full moon was on the 17th and 18th. Interesting. Oh, they have spaces to create a vision board for the season with stickers. Summer sun tea, filtered water, black or fruit tea bags, honey or sugar, lemon. And then directions. Okay. Feels like that's 2 pages, but why is it not opening? Well, that's weird. I think they forgot to cut the page. Oh, well. Crystal guide, rose quartz, amethyst, and sapphire, and emerald. I can't read that. My eyes are going wonky. May we see the stickers? Yes, you may, Mark. I'd like to. Okay, sounds good. Yes, please. We love the joy you get out of them. Do I have something white to put them against? I'll use this again. I think that's what I used last time. Okie dokie. Of course, all the hollow. Yeah, I love it. That's my favorite part. Well, and all the stickers, and especially the stickers that have hollow on them, in them. Excuse me. I'm waiting to see if Mr. Boyfriend does a Zoom so that I can connect with it. Oh, these are pretty. They're like flowers, and they've got gemstones, and there's some hollow on them. These are pretty. I don't know if you can see the hollow, but there's hollow like in the centers of. These are pretty. I like these. I like the gemstones too. Those are awesome. These are fun. Oh, is this? No. I was thinking this was like, you know how you have the Chinese astrology symbols, like the snake, the rabbit, the whatever. Oh no, because there's a dolphin in here. 2 dolphins. But these are pretty. And it's a gold foil hollow, looks like. Aren't those pretty? Those are really pretty. And like the flowers are the gold. You guys can't really see it, but it's actually a gold foil holographic. What are these? Oh, see, like going up close. Woo! Not so much. I gotta find the sweet spot. So these are the astrological signs. Pisces is cool. Is this hollow? See, I can't. That's the one thing that's kind of bugging me is up close. It can get really wonky now, but it looks like it's a gold hollow. But those are cool. I like those. All the astrological signs. Oh, cute hollows. Yes. Oh, yay! I love moons and stars and stuff, but moons. My throat is very dry. Thrive, rise, create, grow, sparkle, shine. Sparkle. I like that. But this is a holographic, like a, what are that moon? What is that moon called? There's a name to it when it's that shape. But look at the hollow. Yay! There's lots of hollow on this one. I love this one. This one's awesome. Like, I just want to put the sticker on my door so I can see it all the time. I know. Silly me. Oh, wow. These are beautiful. Like bundles of, really, I can't think of. There's lavender in here. There's, whoa. Is it wheat? Maybe? Orange slices, I think. I don't know. You guys tell me. Crescent moon. Yes, thank you, Becky. I appreciate that. Oh, how I have missed your live quills. Replay quills just don't hit the spot. You're so funny. Isn't it true? Oh, look. The little stars are holographic. And the, like, straps around those are all hollow. Yay! I love it. And a daisy. Couple daisies. I like these. I don't know why, but I like these. Those are beautiful. And then these are multicolored hands. What are they doing? These all have something to do with, I think, astrology. Maybe not. I don't know. But there's gold foil. Is it holographic? Yes, it is holographic. It's just a difficult. You can't really tell though. It has to be in the right light. Those are kind of cool. I haven't seen the little baby stickers in a while. Wow. The insides of the little flowers are holographic. And like the facets on the gems are also holographic. Yeah. I still am obsessed with hollow, by the way. Like super obsessed. And Mr. Boyfriend and I will be talking, and he's like, "Well, this is iridescent," and or like he showed me something. He went to some, he goes to all kinds of stuff, but I don't know which way this is supposed to be. Oh, this way. It's a bottle with some potion inside, maybe. This is one of the single stickers, but it doesn't have any hollow. But it's pretty. I don't know why I couldn't figure out that this was like a little bottle. I was like, which way does it go? Is it like a what's it called that fortune tellers use? I couldn't tell if it was like that. Hello. We can't tell. I wish I could squeal. My throat is just so dry. Things have so changed with me. Okay, these have hollow. Yay! Can you see the hollow? Hollow. I like the colors. Purple and pink. Those are my favorite out of these. Sorry, Natalie, I'm still here, but I'm still kind of tired tonight. I think that all the summer heat is starting to get to me. Oh, don't I know it, Mark? It has been so, today was so stiflingly hot. After work, I got in the car. I mean, I left work and I was like, whoa. Actually, the two girls that went to take the trash out, we opened the door. I unlocked the door for them in the back, and it was like, whoa, you got just hit with the heat. And then they came back in. I got my stuff. I was getting ready to leave, and it was just so hot. I got into the car. I like nearly burned my hands on the steering wheel. It was so ridiculously hot. My thermometer on the car was only reading like 99 or 100, but not only that's hot, but it felt so much hotter. It's crazy. Very nice stickers as always. Thank you, Mark. These are beautiful. Caterpillars and butterflies. Change is good. It's got gold holographic. Aren't those beautiful? Those are pretty. Very pretty. And here are some more gems. Ugh. Moonstone, calcite, rose quartz, carnelian, emerald, amethyst, ruby, fluorite, aquamarine, that's my stone, jade, citrine, and sapphire with a gold foil holographic. I like stones. I have a rose quartz. And then I had another stone that I had gotten at some, like, it was some market or something that we saw when I went to one of the, no, it's not when I actually did one of the tours of the yarn shop that was in Celebration in near Orlando. They actually closed down since they're only online now, but we had visited again, and we had Miley at the time, my mom and I, and we were walking around and stuff, and there was this little booth. I guess this town was built and meant for the actors and people. Ads are going to run in a minute. Sorry, guys. For the employees and stuff of Disney, they could live there and stuff like that. It's still very expensive, so I'm not sure how that works. But the employees of Disney are able to, if they are creative, can have booths. I forget how often they do this in this little town and sell their stuff, which is great. So there was a booth that had a bunch of different stones and stuff like that and crystals, and one of them was like I think for good luck or something, and then there was the rose quartz, and I really wanted to support them because they were a really nice couple. So I got two stones, or one 2 crystals. They weren't stones, 2 crystals. And I used to carry one in my pocket all the time, but I don't anymore. So ads aren't playing, so I don't know who's actually here right now. I found some ice cream that doesn't hurt my side. It's made out of oat milk, not bad, but pricey, $4 a quart. $4 a quart isn't bad. I mean, you can get pints of Haagen-Dazs at like $7 now, but that's great. Oat milk. I've not expanded into ice creams with the different milks, but I'm glad it doesn't hurt your side. I need to catch up with you is what I need to do. These are pretty. There's suns on here. I like suns too. And it's got gold foil holographic. These are actually very pretty. I like the color combination on them. I don't know if you can tell that it's holographic, but it is. But these are beautiful. These are really pretty. I've noticed what I would typically have been like, okay, this is nice, but whatever, has been changing. And now it's like, wow, that's beautiful. Oh, I love it. Bees. I love bees. And oh my gosh, Mr. Boyfriend, the friend that he lives with, my gosh, he's done everything in his life, like literally almost everything. He had a lumber yard. I mean, he's a beekeeper. He's like done all kinds of stuff, but he still deals with bees. He has beehives and stuff, and he collects the honey and he processes it. He has taps on his maple trees and makes his own maple syrup. He's got cherry trees and peaches and all kinds of fruit, and he makes all kinds of jam and all this other stuff. He's like 80 something. This man is so active. He's such a nice guy. Anyway, he wasn't going to get bees this year for a couple of reasons, and Mr. Boyfriend gets home one day, and he's like, oh my God. He goes, I'm afraid to go inside. He's like, there's a swarm of bees out here. And evidently the worker bees, I think it's the worker bees. He kind of explained it. I think it's the worker bees not the worker bees, the ones that go scouting for hives will go and check out to see where there may be hives. And he has the boxes for the bees, and they found it. And so now he's got bees for this year, which is awesome. He wasn't planning on buying any, but he now has them naturally. It was incredible. Mr. Boyfriend turns because we were zooming, he switches the camera over, and you could just see this massive swarm of bees by the garage. And it was crazy, but yeah, that's awesome. Colitis ain't no fun. Have you noticed that Amy and Marianne moved to Florida? No, I didn't. Thank you for letting me know. Okay, but anyway, so bees and lemons. This is awesome. I love this sheet. And gold holographic. This is awesome. Love it. Love it, love it. Oh, more suns. Yay! And silver holographic. Silver holographic is my absolute favorite. I'll take gold if it's holographic, but silver is my thing. But these are beautiful. Wow. I love these suns. Oops, sorry. I was trying to hide my yawn, but didn't do that very well. Isn't that beautiful? I love those. Oh, these are cool letters. I love it. Oh wow, these are awesome. Look at those letters. Are those not awesome? Those are incredible. I love it. Those are very cool. Very, very cool. And colitis is not fun. And then, of course, they always add the postcard. And it's got the stones. And it's gold foil holographic. And that's just the postcard that they put in there. So I got a bunch of postcards. They're not the types. What? I must have accidentally hit end stream. Oops. I'm glad I caught that. And I didn't hit it to end it, because that would have sucked. Is that the Amy that visited here regularly, Becky? I've not seen our Amy for a good while. I know I messaged her today. I've messaged her a few times actually over since my last live, I think. But I never got a response. And so I messaged her again today. I haven't really been on much. I mean, there are some videos on YouTube I've watched, but otherwise I haven't really been on social media much because there's just been so much going on between my eyes and work and whatever. And I'm considering starting with Instacart. The only thing is evidently there are no positions open right now. I didn't know it worked that way. I thought it was like Uber. You just sign up and you go. But that's not the way it works, which is very strange. It says there are no positions available in my area. And yet the Instacart people always say, yeah, just go ahead and sign up. So anyway, we get a couple Instacart people every so often to the store. And I had asked one of them, I said, what is your experience with it? Can you make money? Like, can you actually make money? Because with Uber Eats, it takes a while to make any money. So she's like, oh yeah. And she showed me some figures and stuff. And she's like, you can, make all of this. But yeah, you have to be able to lift heavy stuff. You have to do this, you have to do that, whatever. And I was like, okay, you know what? Not for me. So then I have this person that came in a couple days ago, and no, Leanne, it's another YouTube person that I look at. Oh wait, Kelly too, Natalie. Have you heard from Kelly? No, I haven't. I reached out to her also. She had sent me a message. I missed it. That was my fault. But I had responded to her, but I haven't gotten a response back. So I don't know. But what was I saying? You know what? I should go get my eye drops. What was I saying? Oh, Instacart. So this woman comes in. I quit Instacart recently as a customer. Their membership benefits are expensive and offer very little in terms of perks, etc. Oh, that's interesting to know. So this woman comes in and she's looking for room sprays, and so she's like, "Do you have this one?" And I said, "No." She's like, "Do you have this one?" They were spring ones that we've been out of for like a while because we're ready in fall. Our store is like completely fall basically at this point. So she's like, what about this one? And I said, no. And so and I was like, I'm really sorry about that. And she's like, oh, it doesn't matter to me. It's not for me. It's an Instacart order. And I was like, oh, okay. So I start to walk away because I had already made up my mind from this other conversation that I wasn't going to do it. So something was like, ask her, what she thinks. I was like, okay. So I go over to her and I said, do you mind my asking how, Instacart is going for you? And she's like, no, not at all. And she goes, for me, I'm in the healthcare profession. She's like, and, I need a little bit extra income. So I do this on the weekend. She's like, the best times are Friday night, Saturday, and Sunday. She's like, I only do it on the weekend. She's like, sometimes I decide I'm not going to do it. She goes, but other times I'll sign in. And once I reach 106, I think she said $160 for the day, she's done. She signs out. And I said, oh, okay. And I said, do you have to do like a certain amount of orders or this, that? Yeah. She's like, no. And she goes, this is my second order for the day. She goes, and once I submit this, I will have made $60 for the day. I'm like, $60 on 2 orders? I'm like, are you kidding me? She's like, no. And I said, how is that possible? And she goes, if you work the beach, you tend to make a lot more money, which I can understand. You have people that can afford to be out there, whatever. I mean, not everybody, but, And I said, oh, so you get to pick and choose where you want to work? And she's like, yeah. She goes, if I see something come up that's like Bel Air or whatever, or Madeira Beach, like Publix or whatever, she goes, I go ahead and I grab it. I was like, oh, and I said, okay. And I said, "Do you have to do like heavy stuff?" She goes, "Well, you can see the order that it is. And if it has like a bunch of cases of water, I'm not doing it. I'm not going to request it." And I said, "So you go in and actually say which, or you see a bunch of orders and you actually can pick and choose which orders you actually do. It's not just assigned to you." And she's like, "Yeah." Because with Uber Eats, I get a notification, bing, 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 and that there's an order, and I have to either accept it or let it time out and decline it, which counts against me if I decline a bunch. So it's like basically I have to accept anything, and I don't, I don't really have much choice unless I don't care what my profile is like. So she's like, "No," she goes, "You can see where it is. You can see the orders that are out there. Okay, this is Madeira Publix. I'm going to go ahead and accept this." Or you can see, okay, there's no cases of water, whatever. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and I'll take this one. I was like, "Okay." She goes, "I will say this is the first time I've done a Bath and Body Works order," which we've had multiple Instacart people in there, and I was like, "Okay, I appreciate the information." So I was like, "You know what?" So I talked to Mr. Boyfriend, I talked to my mom, and Mr. Boyfriend's like, "Whatever you decide to do," he's like, "I support you 100%." And so I went ahead and I created an account and signed in. I downloaded the app, and because it's all app based, and it said there were no positions open in the area, but which I find really hard to believe. I'm not sure what's going on. I'm going to try to see if there's a way around that to figure out, is there a number I can call, or what? There probably isn't, but um so I figured, this is the second person I've actually spoken to specifically about this, who have given me some sort of figures that they make. I mean, depending on the area. And then she said it's not always the case. She's like, but as a general rule, if you go into the nicer areas, you're gonna get a better return for it. So I don't know. Are you going to be able to transfer? Are you talking Bath and Body Works transfer? I'll wait for your response, and then I will answer you, because I'm guessing that's what you mean, but great tips from that person. Yeah, totally. And I can't imagine that, that's how it works for her, but that's not how it works for everybody. That's got to be the way it works. And I didn't really see much more information, like specifics like that online, but sounds like it. They also have, I forget what it's called, but where you are actually an employee of Instacart and you work at a specific place for X amount of hours, filling orders and preparing it for the people that will pick it up and deliver it. I was like, well, that's interesting. But that's not what I would be interested in. Yes. I'm sure I can, if there's a position that's open up there in the areas that we would be looking at. I'm not at the point of having, that conversation at work. I'm waiting a little while, not like too long, because they need to have enough time to be able to find somebody. Although they've already spoken to one of our employees as being the temporary key holder for the holiday season, because we always have a temp key holder. That's my position. And she's awesome. She used to be a store manager for Eckerd, which was a pharmacy for like 2 decades, and a bunch of other stuff. So she's very knowledgeable. She doesn't need to work. She just does for the fun of it. So she never really wanted to get back into management, because she didn't want to have the schedule and the responsibility and all this other stuff. But they, I guess, reached out to her and asked her if she'd be willing to at least do the temp key holder. And she said yes, which is awesome, because she's amazing. I don't know that she would be willing to go full on, like to replace me. I don't know, but I guess we'll see how that goes. Maybe there's enough people in the area you applied for. It's just the Tampa Bay area. So I don't know. I guess maybe there are enough, but I don't know. I don't know. I have to see how that is. As a Canadian, tomorrow's date marks the 10th anniversary of a sad tragedy in this country's history, the train disaster in Lemmick. I'm gonna mess that up in Quebec. Please Google it if you wish to know more things. Oh, thanks for the info, Mark. It's always good to be informed. I have a feeling Mr. Boyfriend is calling his kids before it's too late and is speaking to them, because I haven't heard back from him other than that he's home. He There are reasons why I like to know when he gets home, but I'll ask him if it's okay for me to talk about the reasons, but there are reasons why I worry and ask him to let me know when he gets to someplace or when he's leaving someplace or whatever. So yeah, so that's the update. So anyway, Becky, answer is yes, I could transfer if there was a position open up in whatever. There are multiple multiple stores that I could potentially work at. My plan though, I would like to get a job with the airlines. I'm specifically looking at Southwest because I've heard so much good stuff, both from current employees. I've spoken to several who have had. It's not like, oh, I've been here 6 months or I've been here a year or I've been here a couple weeks. Like 17 years, 12 years, 13 years. They have time into the company and love it. You're not going to necessarily stay in a company if you're miserable. Okay, maybe you would, but anyway, I didn't get that feeling off of these people. However, as it turns out, the position that is if you work for an airline and you have a job that's at the airport or not remote, not working from home, any position that's in corporate, wherever their corporate office is, like Southwest is in Texas, or a flight attendant, pilot, ticket agent, whatever, if you are affiliated with a specific airport, if you start there, and this is for most of the airlines as a whole, in order to transfer to another city or another airport, you have to be in the position for at least 6 months to a year. Southwest is 6 months, so I can't do that. I couldn't get a non-remote position because I'm moving in less than 6 months. Plus the position would have to be open for me to be able to apply and get the job. For Southwest, I guess the beginning of May, they put out a call for this remote customer service position. And I guess they only do it like every few months when they actually need one. And they get so many applicants that it's like they just put it out there. And as soon as they fill it, they take it. Like it's only up there for 24 hours. So I've been multiple times a day, I go onto their thing and I refresh it and see if they've put out another call for it. But I'm praying that it opens up again in enough time, because the training is in Texas for 2 weeks for the position. And it would be easier for me to do that while I'm here, because Miley can stay with my mom versus when I'm up there already. And Miley having to stay with Mr. Boyfriend with his crazy work schedule. I wouldn't want to have to do that to him, and I wouldn't want to stress Miley out. So ideally getting that job before I leave would be ideal. The reason being is you get to fly for free. Yes, you have to fly on any of the airlines. It's all standby. You typically get discounts to get, or there's like rewards programs or whatever that you can get a real seat on a plane where you for sure have a seat. But otherwise it's standby for free. And that would go for Mr. Boyfriend, that would go for my mom, whatever. But that would give me a better opportunity to come down here every 3 months for my mom's appointment and stuff. We would just book a bunch of stuff when I'd be able to come down. So that's what I'm hoping for. The airlines I'm looking at are Southwest, Delta, and American. I have a cousin who's a pilot for American, but he's going through a lot personally with his wife. And so I haven't really like bugged him about anything like that. And not for hey, can you get me in type of a thing, but just if he has any insight into the best approach or whatever. But none of them have a position available. With American, I've been looking specifically in Chicago to see if they have anything available because I haven't seen anything remote. Delta, same thing. I tried calling them. I was looking up numbers to be able to reach somebody maybe in human resources. Nobody has a human resources department anymore. It's very frustrating. Now, if you're a current employee, you can get through to somebody, but and I tried to go around in that way too, but everything's online. I went to my fiber festival this past weekend. Oh my God, it was so good. I will share a pic of my very humble purchases later. I want to Hank too. My amigurumi wild woman didn't grab a place, but that's okay. Oh, I'm sorry it didn't grab a place, but it's awesome that you want to Hank, and I can't wait to see the pictures or picture. That's awesome that you got to go. I wish we had one here. I mean, the plan is to still do ours. It's just going to be a little bit more complicated because I'm going to be planning it from up there, having it down here. Oh, I just bit the same place. When I spoke to Mr. Boyfriend about it, I said, are we really still going to try to plan this for next year? And he's like, well, yeah, I think it's a good idea. We already put it out there. He's like, maybe we can wait until November when you're already up here, you're settled, whatever. And I'm like, yeah, but giving vendors only 8 months to prepare for people who regularly do shows, it may not be that big of a deal because they're used to the pressure of getting stuff ready for the shows. But if I reached out to somebody smaller or not as used to it, it'd be, kind of hard to try to prepare everything in 8 months, especially if they're not local or within Florida and they need to travel and all that stuff. So I don't know. We need to think about that a little bit more. We're definitely going to do it. It's just, are we going to have to postpone it a little while? I don't know. I guess we'll see on that. But anyway, so what are you guys working on? There's not a lot of traffic. I reached out to a few people, but no, let me reach out to Doris because hold on, let me reach out to her. Sorry. I'm late, but I'm alive if you can make it. Hugs. All right, I just sent her an email. I don't know if she's going to see it in time. I was just going to say something and I totally lost my train of thought. So again, what are you guys working on? Well, Mark, I know you may be working on something on your own. But yeah, I need to really get working on my what's the name of that painting? I have to be careful not to rub my eyes too. And well, okay, as of tomorrow, I think, yeah, as of tomorrow, I can I could wash my hair and not worry about getting the water and or soap into my eyes. But since my surgeries, I have to, which a couple of texts had suggested it, which is why I did it. But when I actually spoke to the doctor that does the follow-up appointments, which is not the surgeon, he was like, oh, well, you don't have to go to that length. And I'm like, well, I'm already doing it and I don't want to mess this up. So this is how I'm doing it. But I keep a towel on my face and I wash this way, which is much more difficult because it's one-handed and whatever, but to try and not get any kind of water or soap or anything into my eyes. But as of, I think it's tomorrow, I don't know if it was on the 6th or like included the 6th, so I may wait until at least the 7th, but I can, because I wasn't able to get into a hot tub or the pool or anything like that for a week as well. But yeah, I've been making 100% cotton hats. I've got 6 made. Oh, that's awesome. I hope the radiation department will take them. I don't see why not. I haven't really been working on anything specific lately, but there's always something to do around the house. Although, isn't that true? Sorry, Hub's called. That's okay. Oh, I was going to go get my eye drops. I'll go get them in a second. My throat is dry, so my voice is very raspy, which happens all the time now. Let me go get my eye drops because my eyes are very dry. I'm working on charts for coasters. I have 3 tutorial up rose, lavender, and daisy. I'm charting up a scarlet pimpernel. I don't know if it will work yet. I need a trip to craft store. When do we not need a trip to the craft store? That's what I gotta ask. But that's awesome that you make charts. Yeah. I don't even know how to read charts properly, much less create them. And to create patterns, that's another thing I have to give people kudos for, because, well, I did make a scarf, 2 scarves one time. I think 2 scarves one time, like I just made up whatever it is that I was going to do. Like one of them was a knit with this really super soft, like mohair, not mohair, like rabbit fur soft, like super, super soft and fluffy for my cousin. And I just, whipped it up. But it was like a standard, like single, I can't even think of the knit terms right this second, but because I haven't knitted in like years. But it was just a simple, that's not my pattern. It's just, whatever. And then as far as crochet, I think I've done a couple of like puff stitch, but like my own, like I did my own thing with it. But to call it a pattern, no. I'm sure a ton of people have made, similar ones. So I just left it alone. But well, all my yarns in the UK, yeah. Okay, hold on. Let me go get my eye drops really quick. I don't know why my legs are sore. I haven't worked my legs out in a few days. Oh no! I touched the. Maybe I didn't touch the actual thingy. Oops. That didn't get into my eyeball. They said that with eye drops, if I'm going to use. That went right underneath, all the way underneath my thing. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get back there. Hold on a second. Oh, that hurt my neck. But I wanted to get it so that it wasn't under there. But I want to make sure I get all the. They said with after surgery, since you're going to have to use eye drops like regularly, like many times a day, they suggest the eye drops that are preservative free. If they have preservatives, then you should only do 4 times a day max. If you have to do more than 4 times a day, you need to do preservative free. Well, these Sustain eye drops, this is Ultra PF, which is preservative free. Any of their, well, I think any of the Sustains, they're like $17 to $22 for this little bottle. I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? We found them on Amazon, a 2-pack, which was much better price, but I'm like, that's absurd. We got one bottle because I had to get it. They gave me a sample, but it was like five sets. It's like, okay, so 5 times. That's going to be in like a quarter of a day. Then what? So I had to go get some, but I taught myself to read fillet patterns, but then I have to read right to left and crochet left to right. So much fun. Oh my gosh, not is right. I'm trying to escape the C to C pixel blankets. I now have cardigans, jumpers, coasters, ponchos on my channel. Oh, that's cool. That's very cool. Hey, Tina, welcome. How are you, my friend? Holy cow, I haven't seen you in forever. Natalie, how are your eyes feeling? So I always miss your lives, usually asleep. Actually, that's where I'm headed now, but miss chatting. Me too. My eyes are good. I just put some eye drops in because they're a bit dry. But yeah, overall, they're great. Just little things, but they're great. Thank you for asking. Hi, Tina. Nice to meet you. Mark, I'm finding small charts easy to draw, but they are no good for others to follow. Oh, I see. Eyes. Yay, eyes are my yuck thing, like spiders for others. Oh, my putting in eye drops? I apologize. I didn't even think about that. It's funny. I was talking to one of the girls at work. She was there the day because my left eye was done on Thursday and I worked Friday evening. And so I had to wear sunglasses, and I actually wore them the next day too, because it's very bright in our store, especially during the day when the light is coming in. But she asked me how my eyes were, and I was like, they're good. Thank you. And we were talking about contacts and eye drops, and she's like, I am weird with eye drops. I just can't do it. She just doesn't like it. But yet she wears contacts, and I'm like, so you can do the taking in and out the contacts, but you can't do eye drops. I'm like, that's very interesting. Me, I can't imagine doing the contacts, but stop wiping. I was wiping the drops out of the bottom of my eyes. We're not touching my eyelids. Becky revised the pattern. Before printing it out. That way I'll work for you. What? Oh, you're saying to revise the pattern, print it, revise the pattern and print it, and then it'll work. Got it. Oh, for the fillet patterns? Yeah, that's over my head. Reverse the pattern. See, to me, that's just so much work to try to do. I don't know. To me, that's a lot of work. Now, but fillet patterns are beautiful. So is it worth all of that work just to get the pattern? I don't know. I don't know how to, I don't know. Anyway, I don't know if you guys want to play trivia. I mean, we don't have many people here right now and not many that are active, but you guys tell me if you want to do trivia or not. And if so, which game? Wow, that's weird. I thought I saw the pattern, like I'm in the pattern. The chat move. Some apps have a mirror image option, so it does it for you. Oh, wow. That's crazy. Oh, why am I in top chat? I should be in live chat. That's weird. I don't understand why it sometimes kicks me out. Hold on a second. What patterns I can read? Sometimes if they're like a really, not necessarily advanced, I would say probably like not beginner, but like advanced beginner to harder. Sometimes I find it harder to read the patterns, but as far as a chart, I don't know why it's never clicked for me on how to read a chart. I think I did one once, and to me it was just more confusing. I was like, you know what, if I had the pattern it would be so much easier, but it was just a chart and I was like, well, whatever. Yeah. Hey Slavko, welcome. How are you? Hi everyone, just jumping in for a bit. Hope everyone is well. Maybe still a little trivia, Natalie, if you're up for it. If so, totally 80s. Okay, cool. YouTube brings you in top chat. It's annoying. Like they should bring us in live chat. I think they should bring us into live chat. I actually put it on live chat when I set it up, but that was a couple hours ago. So I don't know, maybe something updated or whatever, but whatever. I now fixed it. Well, an hour until live, but I fixed it. Oh my goodness. I worked out my arms today, and I've been having an issue with my elbow sometimes. And I felt it when I was doing, what was I working? Was it my shoulders? I can't remember if it was my shoulders or if I was doing something. I can't remember what I was doing, but it was really affecting my elbow, which I'm now feeling more. I don't have any, wait, howdy Mark. I don't have anything to reverse it. And it's funny. If it's in a circle, I don't have a problem, but if it's one solid fillet, I have problems. So you read, is it the pattern or the chart? Right to left, but then you work it left to right. That's interesting. Anyway, wait, we said totally 80s, right? Yes. Okay, so which cards are they? I think it's these cards that we haven't done. Hi everyone. Hey Wanda, welcome. Okay, she can't hear me. She's in a commercial. I'll wait until she comes in. Oh, my throat is so dry. I miss having Mr. Boyfriend on Zoom. Okay. 80s spelling bee, just spell the name. Spuds McKenzie. He's the Bud Light mascot. So spell Spuds McKenzie. I really have to be focused not to mess up. Yeah, I would imagine. Now I am here. Hi all. Hey Wanda, welcome. How are you, my friend? Spuds McKenzie. Nope. Close, but no cigar. It's the Mackenzie that you have that's missing a letter. Got to go do lunch for the Outlaws. It was lovely to see you, Nat, and everyone in chat. Bye, everyone. Bye, Angela. Thank you so much for having me in here. I appreciate it. Wait, you got to do lunch. What time is it? It's not that. I'm so confused. You're not that far ahead. What time is it by you, Angela? Good. I hope you all are well. Yes, thank you. I hope you are too. Okay, well, Salka got it right first, but yes, it's Mackenzie, M-A-C. Take care, Poppy Lady Angela. Okay. What's the name of the European charity supergroup founded in 1984 who performed the hit Do They Know It's Christmas? I would not know this one. Is Angela in Aussie? No, she's in the UK. So isn't that like 6 hours or 7 hours? Wait, Ukraine is 7 hours. 5 hours? I'm confused. I would think it's the middle of the night. But okay. Okay, so what's the name of the European charity supergroup founded in 1984 who performed the hit Do They Know It's Christmas? Yes. Well, Leanne, I know it's lunch for you, but you're in Australia. Okay, Mark got it. It's Band-Aid. Way to go, Mark. All right, what links these three clues together? Top 10, stupid pet tricks, and talk show. I'm in Melbourne, Australia at the moment. It was an emergency visit as Dad had a fall, broke some ribs. Oh my goodness. So I'm here looking after them both. Normally it's the middle of the night. Oh my goodness, Angela, I'm so sorry. I have not caught up, but I hope he's okay. And it's nice of you to be helping them, but now it makes sense that it's lunchtime by you because I'm like, why is she making lunch right now? But I do hope your dad's okay. David Letterman, prayers, Angela, to you and yours. Absolutely prayers all around. Yes, it is late night with David Letterman. Let's play Spot the Poser. Which one of the following was not on the front of a Wheaties cereal box in the 80s? Mike Tyson, Chris Evert, Michael Jordan, or Mary Lou Retton? Which one of the following was not on the front of a Wheaties cereal box in the 80s? Mike Tyson, Chris Evert, Michael Jordan, or Mary Lou Retton? Hey, Planet Mula, welcome. Tyson, Mike Tyson, Mike Tyson. Oh, man, what is up with this foot? And it's typically when I'm sitting here, which is weird. Yes, it is Mike Tyson. Can't do that. In the film The Breakfast Club, why was Allison, or Ali Sheedy, in detention? In the film The Breakfast Club, why was Allison, Ali Sheedy, in detention? I don't know. I can't remember if I actually watched the entire Breakfast Club. I don't remember. See, I wouldn't remember either. Well, I mean, I can't remember if I even watched the movie, much less the reasons for it. Anybody? It is not playing hooky. Do I work tomorrow? No. I have an appointment first thing in the morning. Ugh. Sucks. Smoking in bathroom. I never actually saw The Breakfast Club. Okay. So I have a funny feeling we're not going to get an answer here. The answer is because she didn't have anything better to do. That's why. She didn't have anything better to do. What are the three colors of the shirts that Alvin, Simon, and Theodore wear? What are the three colors of the shirts that Alvin, Simon, and Theodore wear? Cena just didn't remember. And I can't remember if I've seen it. She should have been in class. Yeah. What are the three colors of the shirts that Alvin, Simon, and Theodore wear from Alvin and the Chipmunks? Red, blue, yellow, no. Blue, orange, red, no. Red, yellow, green, no. Red, green, yellow, no. Red, red, white, blue. No, is red one though? Yes, red is one. Wait, what has everybody answered? There's red and blue. Yes, red and blue are in there. Yellow is not. I don't know that anybody has. Okay, somebody did. Okay, yes. Red, blue, and green. Those are the colors, red, blue, and green. No brown, no purple. What color was reintroduced to a standard pack of M&Ms in 1987? What color was reintroduced to a standard pack of M&Ms in 1987? Red, blue, black. I don't know that I've ever seen a black M&M. Blue, brown. I'm thinking Smarties, Canadian Smarties. I love Canadian Smarties. I love them. I love them, love them, love them. I don't know why. I just love Canadian Smarties. But Wanda, you got it. It's red. I love Canadian Smarties. I can't explain it. It's there's just something about them that I love. Yes, Wanda, Smarties are good too. A friend of mine had sent me Smarties from Belgium, and they're the same ones as Canada has. Red, of course, my favorite color. Okay, it's a numbers game, so the answer is just a number. It's the number of the dimension that Buckaroo Banzai crosses into in his 1984 self-titled movie. I have absolutely no idea what this means. It's the number of the dimension that Buckaroo Banzai crosses into in his 1984 self-titled movie. I would simply be guessing. Excuse me. You guys aren't boring me, I promise. Can you mute me? I'm zooming with Mr. Boyfriend. He looks so awesome. So handsome. Fifth, third, we have Smarties 2 in Australia. Really? Seventh. Nobody got it right. It's higher than the seventh by a smidge. Does anybody remember my smidge? If you remember my smidge, you should get the answer. Okay. I don't know if you remember the smidge, but yes, eighth is it. All right. Let's play Spot the Poser, which was not a Richard Simmons exercise video. Sweatin' to the Oldies, no ifs, ands, or buts, like your butt, Party Off the Pounds, or the Booty Boogie. I don't know why that last one made me laugh, but which was not a Richard Simmons exercise video. Sweatin' to the Oldies, no ifs, ands, or buts, Party Off the Pounds, or the Booty Boogie. And ifs and buts, the first one, Party of the Pounds sounds good. I don't know, but I want to do them all. I want to do the booty boogie. That one cracks me up. Okay, nobody got it right. It's the booty boogie. Sweatin' to the Oldies is like one of his like most famous ones, but it's the Booty Boogie. That's a shame that that's not a real one. I don't know, but I want. Oh, I already read that. Richard Simmons was indeed a character. Yeah, Salka, that was funny. Knowing Salka, that does not surprise me. Okay. Nope. Nope. Isn't he still alive? I don't know. That's a good question. On the animated cartoon, The Smurfs, what was the name of Gargamel's cat? Yeah. On the animated cartoon, The Smurfs, what was the name of Gargamel's cat? I'm so sorry. I should have some yogurt. Oh, actually, I shouldn't. I have blood work in the morning, but yes, Azrael. Oh my gosh, Azrael. I'm trying to picture him saying it. I love the Smurfs. I just crocheted him. Did you? That's awesome. I want to see pictures. Let's play Spot the Poser. Which one of the following could you not find in your bowl of Lucky Charms breakfast cereal in the 80s? Pink hearts, blue moons, orange stars, or green clovers? I love Lucky Charms. What I do is I eat the cereal part first, and then I eat the marshmallows. I haven't done that in a long time, but nice one that you said it correctly. Thank you. Pink hearts, pink hearts. I'm off on an outing with our craft group tomorrow. We are going to a place called the Sewing Lair. It should be interesting. Then out for lunch and a glass of wine. That's awesome, Leanne. Have fun. Okay, so we have pink hearts pink hearts, but that's not right. Blue moons. They were included in 1995. He's so handsome. Sorry. I tell him that like about 1,000 times a day. So handsome. Okay, sorry. I missed him. I haven't seen him since this morning. He's got the most amazing eyes. I wish he was here so you guys could see him. Will your BF go live with you ever? When we're together. Unfortunately, we're 1,200 miles apart, but at some point, hopefully, maybe. And for yogurt, Silk has some non-dairy flavors, so I can at least eat yogurt. Oh, that's awesome, Becky. I'm so sorry I can't stay long. We are preparing for Ron's 60th birthday on Saturday, and I have family showing up in the morning. Oh, that's awesome. Happy early birthday to Ron. Have a wonderful celebration, Wanda. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, what color was the Ecto Cooler High C drink? What color was the Ecto Cooler High C drink? My connection is lagging, so you all are totally winning and ahead of me in the trivia. Oh, that sucks. Sorry, Slavko. Orange, orange, green, orange. Salka got it. It's green. He's not lagging that much because he got that answer. Okay, on the A team, what was Mr. T's character B.A. Baracus deathly afraid of? Baracus? I don't know. Deathly afraid of. Snakes, swimming or being in the water, flying, or his ex-wife? Just reload the page, Slavomir. Be right back. Airplanes, swimming. Airplanes wasn't an option. Swimming, flying, all of the above. Flying. Yes, Leanne got it first. It's flying. Oh my goodness, I could like stare at him all day long. Let's do the math 80 style. Just get the answer to score. Pencils ready? You guys know I love to read that. Number of Golden Girls plus number of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I jumped ahead. They had to drug him to get onto a plane. Oh, okay. 7888. Okay, Wanda got it right first. It's 8. Nope. Which brand of jeans featured a stitch woven horse? Which brand of jeans featured a stitch woven horse? And he's yours. That's the best bit, Natalie. Stare away. I know. I'm so excited. I just keep biting that part in my mouth. He is mine. I can stare all I want. Only when I'm zooming can I stare as much as I want, and I stare a lot. Okay, Levi's Wrangler, Jordache Wrangler. Okay. Well, Salka got it. It's Jordache. Okay. Let's see. Can't do that. Wait, yes, I can. Who am I? You have to guess who I am based on. Did I miss? Oh, yeah, I did miss one over here. Okay, we'll do that one next. Who am I? I'm from the Australian outback. I also know that that's not a knife. This is knife. I hunt crocodiles, hence my nickname. Who am I? Is my BF George Clooney? No. He's better looking than George Clooney, I think. Dundee, Crocodile Dundee, Crocodile Dundee. Yes, but according to the card, it's Mick Crocodile Dundee. Okay, we'll do this, then we'll go back to the one that I missed. The Energizer Bunny debuted in 1988 and has kept on going and going and going since then. But what color is the toy rabbit? Does anybody remember? Wow. My left leg, when I sit in this chair, for some reason, it just gets all tingly and my toes are like cramping up. Pink, pink, pink. Pink and white. It's pink. That's all it says is pink. No pink and white. All right, who am I? I am raw and delirious. When I sing, my girl wants to party all the time. I played Axel Foley in the highest grossing film in 1984. Who am I? Oh, come on. You got to know this. You got to know this one. I am raw and delirious. When I sing, my girl wants to party all the time. I played Axel Foley in the highest grossing film in 1984. Raw was so funny as well. Actually, never saw it, but I still know the character from the other clues. Yes, Eddie Murphy. Mark has it. Okay, it's a spelling bee. Okay, her first name is Martina. You don't have to spell it. But Martina Navratilova. She's a tennis professional. Spell Navratilova. What is up with this leg? An ad is about to start in a minute. Sorry. Navratilova. Anybody else going to try? Okay, Mark got it. It's Navratilova. Wanda, you're funny. Let's play Spot the Poser. Which one of the following major world events did not occur in the 80s? Chernobyl disaster, fall of the Berlin Wall, the Gulf War, or Tiananmen Square protests? What about Bumblebee Tuna? Which one of the following major world events did not occur in the 80s? Chernobyl disaster, fall of the Berlin Wall, the Gulf War, or Tiananmen Square protests? We have the Gulf War. Anybody else? Commercial. Oh, sorry, guys. I'm going to wait a minute because commercials are playing. Wanda, let me know when you're back because then I know everybody's commercials should be over by then. I'm back. Okay. So which one of the following major world events did not occur in the 80s? Chernobyl disaster, fall of the Berlin Wall, the Gulf War, or Tiananmen Square protests? We have the Gulf War. Anybody else? Berlin Wall, War. Okay, it is the Gulf War. Miley's watching Friends. I put it on just in case fireworks are playing, although fireworks are being shot off. Honestly, I would need to turn it up a bit louder, but I can't. If you punch one open, what are you drinking? Oh, I loved the lemonade, the original lemonade that they had like back when I was in grammar school. Good night, Wanda. Have a great night. Happy birthday to Ron again. I hope you guys have fun Saturday. Sweet dreams, my friend. Love you. 2 bra ads for me. Too funny, Leanne. If you punch one open, what are you drinking? Not Sunny Delight. These are so much fun. They've got a straw that's normally like taped to the back or somehow or glued to the back. I don't know. They're in a pouch. That's the biggest clue I can give you. It's not Hawaiian Punch. It's not Sunny Delight. That was the last one. Okay. Juicy Juice? Nope. You guys give up? What is my problem tonight? Okay, so we're going to do this one. This one, this one, this one. This one, and this one. Okay, we're going to do 5 more cards. And then I'm going to start saying goodnight because I'm evidently very tired. I mean, I'm tired, but I think I'm more tired than I realize. Okay, you give up. It's Capri Sun. How could you guys not remember Capri Sun? It's in I didn't say a foil pouch, but it's in a pouch. It's got the straw on the back, and you punch it. Oh, their original lemonade I used to love. Like I could have had like 12 of them in one sitting. Let's play Spot the Poser. Which one of the following was not a Carvel ice cream cake? Dumpy the Pumpkin, Cookie Puss, Fudgy the Whale, or Patio Mint? Which one of the following was not a Carvel ice cream cake? Dumpy the Pumpkin, Cookie Puss, Fudgy the Whale, or Patio Mint? Anybody? You just have to guess. Funny names, all three. There's 4. Patio Mint, Dumpy. Which one of the following was not a Carvel ice cream cake? Dumpy the Pumpkin, Cookie Puss, Fudgy the Whale, or Patio Mint? Anybody else? We've got Patio Mint and Dumpy. I think that's it. Mark got it. It's Patio Mint. Let's do the math 80s style. Just get the answer to score. Pencils ready. How many more nights Phil Collins sings about times number it takes to make a thing go right according to Rob Bass and DJ Easy Rock? Okay, now I have the song stuck in my head. How many more nights Phil Collins sings about times number it takes to make a thing go right according to Rob Bass and DJ Easy Rock? It is not 10. It's like way lower than 10. It's double a smidge. I gave you the answer if you remember what my smidges are. It's double a smidge. I gave you the answer right there. Yes, it's 2. Okie dokie. It's a numbers game, so the answer is just a number. It's the number of dollars Johnny the Paperboy repeatedly demanded in the cult movie Better Off Dead. Never saw it, so I couldn't tell you. Welcome back, Becky. It's the number of dollars Johnny the Paperboy repeatedly demanded in the cult movie Better Off Dead. I'm so sorry. I never saw Better Off Dead, so I couldn't tell you. I mean, I could guess. Okay, think back to the last question or the last answer. Double a smidge. Yeah, $2. I would have been guessing. Oops. Let's play Spot the Poser. Which of these U.S. presidents was not in office during the 80s? Bill Clinton, Ronald Reagan, Jimmy Carter, George H.W. Bush. Which of these U.S. presidents was not in office during the 80s? Bill Clinton, Ronald Reagan, Jimmy Carter, or George H.W. Bush? Anybody? We've got Clinton. Anybody else? Oh, I had to crack my knee. It was like right there, and I just had to like push it. Jimmy Carter, Aussie here, remember? Yes, I remember. Mark got it. It's Bill Clinton. All right, I don't care about my own political leaders. What early 80s British pop band launched a marketing campaign that featured its bold sayings, relax and don't do it, on iconic white t-shirts? I don't know. What early 80s British pop band launched a marketing campaign that featured its bold sayings, relax and don't do it, on iconic white t-shirts? Frankie Goes to Hollywood. Anybody else? Great song. I don't know. I don't know it. I don't know any of this. I would not have been able to guess. But yes, Mark got it. Frankie Goes to Hollywood. You trust Mark's answer. Put these Huey Lewis and the News albums in chronological order of their release. Huey Lewis and the News, Picture This, Sports, and 4. Put these Huey Lewis and the News albums in chronological order of their release. Huey Lewis and the News, Picture This, Sports, and 4. Nobody? Not even a guess? ACB. Really? A, C, B, D. No. You have to switch the 2 middle ones. I'm not going to pretend I know. BCAD does not work. Mark got it, except the center ones have to be switched. Yeah. Huey Lewis in the News in 1980, Picture This in 1982, Sports in 83, and 4 in 86. 80 spelling bee, just spell the name. Gargamel, the Smurfs' nemesis. So spell Gargamel. Gargamel. Let's see if anybody else answers too. Spelt Google. Gargamel. Okay, Mark got it. It's Gargamel. Oops. Let's do the math 80 style. Just get the answer to score. Pencils ready? San Francisco NFL team's number minus number of hours Eddie Murphy and Nick Nolte have together in the San Francisco-based comedy. Wow. We've got one. Anybody else want to guess? San Francisco NFL's team's number minus number of hours Eddie Murphy and Nick Nolte have together in the San Francisco-based comedy. Anybody besides Mark? Going, gone. It's Mark got it right. It's 1. 49ers and 48 hours that Eddie Murphy and Nick Nolte have together. All right. What U.S. diver took home a gold medal after hitting his head on the diving board at the Seoul Olympics? What U.S. diver took home a gold medal after hitting his head on the diving board of the Seoul Olympics? Greg Louganis. Anybody else? Hold on, I'm watching him do something. Yes, it's Greg Louganis. What was the color of the little Corvette that Prince sang about? What was the color of the little Corvette that Prince sang about? I do remember it, not his name, though. Red, red, red. Yes, it is red. Okay, guys. I know it hasn't been 2 hours. I apologize, but I am like super tired. And it's not fair to you if I'm like sitting here falling asleep. So, um, wow, my elbow. Let me see if I can, oopsie, sorry. Let me see if I can find, if I have my schedule for next week. Oopsie. I close on Tuesday. Wow, I closed 3 days in a row? What is up with that? Okay, I may have to do Friday or Saturday. As of right now, I'm going to plan my next live to be next Friday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. So no worries, Natalie. Have a great night and rest of week, everyone. Thank you, Mark. So next Friday, in the event that has to change, I will let you guys know in my Facebook group or on my Facebook group and the community tab. Otherwise, I will see you next Friday. Yes, July 14th, at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. Remember, for every season, there's a reason to crochet. Love, hugs, and prayers to everybody. Extra prayers for those who need it. Remember, if you need extra prayers but don't want to share publicly, email me at natalies.closet@yahoo.com and we will add you to our private prayer list. But if you don't mind my sharing it publicly but anonymously, let me know that and I'll do that. You did great, Natalie. Bye, everyone. Please enjoy the rest of your week. Thank you, Leanne. I appreciate that. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. I will see you at this point next Friday. I will let you know if for some reason that changes. But Friday, 9:30 p.m. Eastern. I hope you guys have a great rest of your night. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys soon. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all of your thoughts and prayers, especially during or for my eye surgery and everything. I really do appreciate that. And I will talk to you guys later. I love you guys. Bye.